Hey girlies, it's Tammy. So I'm back at you with another video today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do eyeshadow like a pro. I'm just going to share with you my tips and tricks and what I think helps my eyeshadow come out the best, and hopefully it will help you if you're a beginner in eyeshadow or you just want to brush up on some skills. Then I hope this video helps you. I'm not going to focus on the face, so I've got my foundation on, and after doing my eyes I'm going to do my highlight, contour, powder, all of that off camera, so we can just focus on the eye look today. Yeah, I did an eye look yesterday, and thank you so much everyone that loved it on my Snapchat and Instagram. I'm so glad you liked it. It was using a glitter from Eunique Beauty. They've just released these pressed glitters for £4.20 and they are just gorgeous. They're amazing. This big pan, so the pan is basically the size of my hand, of my palm. It's a huge pan for £4.20, and if you use my code TammiLeanne you get 10% off, which makes it about £3 something. So yeah, definitely check these out. The link will be listed below, but I'm in love with these. They're just so creamy. I barely touched it and they're just so pigmented. You don't need any primer, any glitter glue with these. So I'm going to be using this shade today, which is Arabian Night. So I'm just going to be recreating my look that I did yesterday. So I'm just going to zoom you to about there, so hopefully you can get the full aspect of the eyes and what I'm doing. So first off, as always, you're going to want to prime your eyes. So for primer today, I'm using the NYX eyeshadow base in Skin Tone, which is this. You can use any primer you have, any primer will work. And the key with primer, guys, you don't want to overdo it. You just want a nice thin layer so your eyeshadows can pop. So the next part, I set my eye with a powder, translucent powder, pressed powder, whatever you have will be fine. Okay, so first you want to always take a nice big fluffy brush and you want to use a transition color. This color will help every other color you put on your face to blend out. So you want a color that is similar to your skin tone. So I'm going to be taking this Freedom palette. It's called the Exotica doll palette, and I'm going to be taking this neutral brown right here. I was trying to use my Cocoa Bear, but I can't find it by Makeup Geek. That's another nice popular orangey brown, but because I'm going in with an orange shade after this brown, it's fine. I'm just going to use this one. So you always want to tap off the excess, because it's always best to put less and build up than put too much and you have trouble blending it out. So you just want a tiny bit, and you always want to put this in your crease / lid area, your transition shade. So you can barely see this color, but it is going to help me when it comes to blending out the orange that I'm going to put down next. So once you've got a nice wash of that color all over the lid, you can now go in with your crease color, and I'm going to be using orange today. So for my eyeshadows today, I'm going to be using Sleek Makeup. I did depot all of these. Sleek Makeup comes in, I believe, a palette of about 9 or 12 eyeshadows. So I just depotted all of them and put them in this one big pan. I'm going to be using this orange right at the top. Sleek Makeup eyeshadows are really good for the price and they blend amazing. So I'm just going to tap off the excess using the same brush and put that right into the crease. Now you don't want to carry this too far up because you will need to blend it later. So if you can just keep it in the crease, that would be amazing. It's up to you how light or dark you want to go with this, but I want it to be really vibrant, so I'm just going to keep layering it until I'm happy with the color. While blending, guys, you really want to hold the brush towards the end of the brush because if you put it too close to the top, I feel like you put too much pressure and it doesn't blend as well. Whereas if you're holding it down here, it blends nice and seamlessly because there's not much pressure on the brush. Now some people blend in circular motions like this, and some people blend in windscreen wiper motions like this. They both work, so if you want to switch in between two, or you prefer circles or you prefer windscreen, it's completely up to you. It blends just as amazing. So one quick tip, you always want to have a clean brush on hand. This is just in case you get a bit too carried away with the orange and it gets too far up to the brow bone. You always want to take a clean brush a nice big fluffy one again, and just blend that on the edges nice and softly. And that is your first colour down. So the key points when doing a look like this, you definitely want a main colour like this, an orange, then you definitely want a lid colour, and you definitely want an outer crease colour. That can either be a really dark brown or a really black, basically. So dipping into my Sleek palette again, I'm going to be taking this purple here and this purple here, and I'm just going to put that into my crease and outer V to add some depth. You really want to take your time with these colours and build them up. You really don't want to go in with too much, because then you might end up with a blotch of purple and that is really hard to blend out. So if you just go in with a tiny bit first, blend it, and then go back in with more if you need more. And then I always like to go back in with the brush that I use to put the orange on my eye and just blend them together. And then I would go back in with another layer of purple just to make it nice and intense. So to complete this eye, I like to finish off the outer V with some black. So I'm going to use my Coastal Scents Hot Pots, and I'm going to take these two purples at the top to intensify the purple in my outer V. Okay, so now for the main attraction of the eye, we're going to be taking the Eunique Beauty glitter in Arabian Night. This is a pressed glitter, and like I said, it does not need any glue or primer before putting on. So I'm just going to take my brush and scoop some out like that. So that is the glitter applied. As you can see, tons of glitter fall out, so you always want to do your, if you're doing glitter anyway, you always want to do your eyes first. And that is the eye makeup almost complete, apart from liner, lashes, bottom lashes. So I'm just going to complete my face off camera, and then I'll be back to show you how to do the rest of the eye. Okay girlies, so I've done the rest of my face, like concealer, powder, blush, contour, highlight, all of that jazz. I also did the other eye off camera, so back to the eyes. Actually, I'm going to put some lipstick on first. Okay, so I have no idea how this is going to look, but LA Splash sent me this colour Venom. I believe it's black, and I really want to try it. I have never worn black liquid lipstick before, or black lips. I don't think I've tried black lips at all, so let's see. I feel like it's a blacky green. Like there's a tinge of green to it. It's a dark green, the darkest green you could ever get. That's almost black. Okay, so my first piece of advice for the lower lash line is you must do it. It definitely, with a look like this dramatic, it definitely ties it all together. Whereas if I left the bottom lash line bare, it would kind of look like something's missing. So first you want to start with your first color that you use. So mine would be the orange. Then you don't have to use the purple, then the black. You could if you want to, but you don't have to, because it's such a small space under the lower lash line that you could just do the orange and then the black, or you could do the orange and then the dark purple. So you don't need both, but you definitely can do both. My eye is really irritated. I accidentally poked it, but because it's such a light color, you can smoke it like further down than you would a black. So now the orange is down, I'm gonna go ahead and take a matte black and smudge that really close to the lash line. These brushes are really good for brow bone, inner corner and lower lash line. A gold for my inner corner. I love using a gold. I actually love using MAC Oh Darling. It's absolutely gorgeous in the inner corner. It shines so bright like a diamond. you're just gonna love it. If you don't have it, it was limited edition, but there's so many dupes out there, you should be able to find one. You see how, yes. Lashes are optional, but with a look this dramatic, I would definitely recommend it. So I'm going to do a very thin line of liquid liner before I apply a very thin coat of mascara. Also, it is up to you whether you want to wear a nude or a black eyeliner. Yesterday I did nude, so check out my Instagram if you want to see that. But today I'm going to do black just because, no reason. Okay, so now I'm going to put on lashes and I'll be right back. Okay girlies, so that was the video. That was the how to do eyeshadow like a pro. I hope you learned something maybe. I hope you give this video a thumbs up and I hope you subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you want to see any other how-to videos, how to highlight, how to contour, how to wing liner, how to eyebrows, I don't know. I'll be happy to show you guys anything you want to learn. So yeah girlies, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it helped you maybe learn how to do eyeshadow like a pro. Yeah, let me know down below, you know, what you want to see next, and I will catch you in my next video. Take care, bye.